Hey!
Good
morning,
morning.
sir. Good to see you.
Welcome to breakfast.
Welcome.
Good morning. It is Friday morning. We're out and about, just having some coffee and tea.
Your British accent
It's
is really
incredible.
How did you learn?
Growing up with four sisters that love Harry Potter, it's hard to escape.
Yeah, the magic.
Yeah, and we're definitely split as a family. We're like, three of us are really good at the British accent. Two of us
Oh,
Less so.
really
Less.
not.
That's
really,
You're in the good camp, I'm assuming.
yeah.
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 Good.
Yeah.
It's very good,
Yeah,
very
you are
polished. What do you usually have for breakfast then, Benson?
It depends. It depends when you catch me. If you catch me at home, I've got nothing to do. If I've got like 2 days off, which is very rare these days,
Yeah.
like a bowl of cereal.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
classic.
nice.
Very,
What kind of cereal,
Very
though?
sugary cereal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of this. It's called Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Is that like Fruit
Yeah.
Loops?
No,
It's
well,
like, okay, imagine Fruit Loops.
but solid. There's no hole.
There's no hole.
Yeah.
And way smaller.
like
yeah.
a small, colourful Golden Graham.
Ah,
Oh no,
okay.
Golden Grahams
No,
were like
they're like the
discs,
shredded
weren't
wheat.
they? They were like shredded
It's
wheat.
kind of like Rice Krispies.
Yes.
It is literally
Yes.
Rice Krispies.
Ah,
Yeah.
But it's like colorful fruity
colourful.
ones.
Have you had a fry up before?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
my gosh.
This is so.
Well, I don't. I'm so sorry. I feel like I just offended you.
No, not at all. This
So
is
you've
great.
never had a full
we get to
English?
introduce you to a fryer.
No.
You've never had a full English. This is such an
I've
exciting
never
day.
had a
It's
full
huge.
And with that
English.
accent, you'd have thought you'd be having full English
You'd
every
have thought
day.
I have it every day.
Yeah, we would. Now, before we talk about your music, then, would you like to order something? Have a look at the
Yes.
menu.
Yes.
It's on us.
What are you having?
Well, our boss, but you know.
Is there apple juice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do an
Yeah.
apple
Apple
juice.
juice
Yeah.
to drink.
An apple
Okay.
juice.
What
We
are
get
you
an apple
getting?
juice.
Okay, so I really like Bubble and Squeak, which they call just Bubble. That's like mashed potato fried with like cabbage, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you like a bubble.
That's good. I'm trying to cut down on my meat at the moment, so I might get the vegetarian.
You
Just for ethical
you
reasons.
look great.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You
thanks.
look very fit.
I'm shredded.
Shredded.
Wheat.
Shredded wheat.
No, I'm not shredded. No, I'm just trying to. So I'm going to get the vegetarian breakfast number 14: egg, mushroom, hash brown, bubble, beans, and 2
Yeah,
slices.
I'm getting some sourdough, some avocado, poached eggs. You know.
I'm gonna get an omelette, which is an egg, but they like make it into like a
I know,
round,
I do know
and they
what
put
an
some.
omelette
You
I
can get
feel
different
like
fillings.
you should get the full English though.
You should.
Okay.
I think so.
feel like you
I'm
should
gonna
get-
let you guys order for me.
Okay,
Full
yeah,
English.
we'll order it for you.
I'm not a picky eater. I'll just be here.
How are you enjoying England? Because since you've been here, the weather has been really great.
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually. I have never been to London on a good day. I don't mean a good day like my mood. I
Yeah.
mean a good day weather-wise. Like
Really?
legit every single time I've been here. We've had sun before, but then it rained still
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
Never had like just a solid sunny day.
Well,
But now it's beautiful.
It
Even
is.
today, it's a beautiful day.
it happens. It does occasionally happen here.
It does.
Depends where you are, though.
It can be a bit hit and miss.
Yeah,
Your album is amazing and finally out today.
Yes.
Thank you.
How does it feel releasing new music? Is it exciting?
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions I think that you feel. Like I've been listening to these songs for a long time.
How long have you actually
Yeah.
had them?
I think. Oh, that's a great question. I think I've had them for about almost a year.
Wow.
But this album was written. The whole thing was written in 2 weeks. So I have not taken a break for like the last 2 years. So I haven't had really time to. I haven't had time to do anything.
2 weeks has got to be record time to write an album.
It was really quick. So we had 2 weeks in between tours after the Fireworks and Rollerblades tour, and I just went in the studio and cranked out those songs.
And that's write and record.
yeah, that's write and
Wow.
record, and then the remainder of the time was just like I would send little edits, like little
Yeah.
production edits, and then I'd maybe go back in the studio to like re-record a vocal. But the song was written.
Were a
Everything
lot of
was
these
done.
songs that you had already had, ideas for, sketches of that you kind of took into the sessions?
Yeah. So the week before, it was the last week of tour. I would just sit with the piano every day and think of ideas. And my goal was just to think of as many like starts to songs that I could write. And most of those ended up being the songs on the
Right.
album.
That's cool.
It's
That's a
very
good way
cool.
of doing it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, though the 10 songs that are on the album are the 10 songs we wrote in those 2 weeks, so there were no misses. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was
100%. No filler. Bang. Straight out there.
All killer,
Straight
no
out.
filler.
Exactly.
Oh, breakfast.
Oh,
Oh, that's
happy
nice.
breakfast.
Thank you very
That was
much.
you. Great.
Wow, that is really healthy.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Good
It's so
for you.
pretty.
It is
They've made
beautiful.
flowers
you've
out of
put
the
your mic in your
tomato. Got my mic in my egg, guys. Got an eggy mic.
Either you've been telling a yoke or you've put your mic in the egg.
Vegetarian.
Oh, that's me.
Vegetarian, that's over there for Will.
Mr. No Meat.
I know.
I love it.
Oh, look at that squeak.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Watch the mic there. Don't dip it
Yeah.
in the beans. Full English. Here we go.
Benson has
so
got the
much.
full English.
How does that look
Ooh,
on first?
wow.
How do you feel?
I'll tell you exactly how I feel. Great. Questionable, just because I haven't ever
The
had it for
beans.
breakfast.
Okay.
Really questionable.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Isn't that like the? Oh, I knew this at one point. Isn't it
It's-
like blood?
Yes.
It's congealed pig's,
Pig's blood.
Yeah, pig's blood.
Black pudding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't look like black pudding. And then what? And then what's this?
A
guy?
sausage.
That's a
A
sausage.
sausage.
Yeah. And now these are what you would call French
Chips.
fries, but we call chips, which is a very popular thing to have at breakfast. Now, in the US of A, would you be having chips with your breakfast? Yeah, fries with everything in the States, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have fries at any time in the
Yeah.
States, and no one's really gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having baked beans for breakfast? Have you ever had baked beans?
Not for breakfast.
Okay.
But you have tried them.
I have tried them before. I
Okay.
think.
Oh.
Long
Never
ago.
tried the black pudding though, right?
I have tried the black pudding once, and I honestly don't remember if I liked it or not.
You got to try it again.
You've got to try it.
Yeah.
It's good
you
stuff,
just
man.
do you just palm it?
You can do.
Just do it with your
Yeah.
hand?
Maybe
I've
dip it
never-
in a bean. Maybe dip it in the beans.
I've
Oh.
never seen anyone eat it like that, but
There you go. Just a little bit
Well,
of bean
there's a
juice.
first for everything.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really thinking about it.
It's not bad.
It's not
not
bad.
I taste a
bad.
lot of the beans, honestly.
Oh, you
Okay,
may
do
need,
one
yeah,
without
yeah,
the
do.
bean,
That was
I
my
think.
bad.
Yeah.
We need a pure taste.
Yeah.
don't we? You're nodding.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay. It's
not
It's
bad.
quite salty, isn't it? Little peppery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I taste more of the pepper.
Yeah.
So if you were to order boiled egg and soldiers, what would you be expecting to arrive on your plate?
Like a Marine holding a bowl of eggs.
Logical.
Yeah.
Logical
Yeah.
and intellectual as a
Yeah.
response. No, you'd get a boiled egg, which you crack at the top,
Mm-hmm.
take it off, and then you get toast that is sliced to little slices,
Little
and you
soldiers.
dip the soldiers
Yeah.
into the egg.
Some people would refer to it as a dippy egg.
Dippy egg.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
So good.
cute.
It's cute, isn't
That's
it?
something else you have to try.
Yeah.
Would you like condiments? We have we call this brown sauce because, as you can see, it's brown
It's brown.
and it's a sauce.
Yeah.
Obviously ketchup.
Do you want to know my opinion
Mhm.
on chips? You cannot have chips without ketchup.
I completely agree,
100%.
actually, with
Yeah.
that one.
Always.
Yeah.
If you're
I do agree.
first of all, if you're about to raw dog a bowl of chips,
Oh yeah, you've got problems.
Yeah.
there's something seriously wrong with you. And if you are one of those people, I'm not even going to take that statement back. That is
He's
crazy.
judging you. You're judging.
I'm a big ketchup fan. I really am.
Oh, it makes me like you more.
Yeah.
I've never tried. You know what? I've never tried ketchup with my eggs though. A lot of people like that.
Try that. Try
Well,
that today.
I get a bit of shade sometimes on the show if we ever get like a bacon like butty or whatever because I have mayonnaise with my
Oh yeah, that's
English
not
breakfast.
okay. That's not okay.
I can't have any. In fact,
Mayonnaise.
excuse me.
Wait.
Sorry.
what-
Do you have any mayonnaise, please?
You're disgusting.
This
Thank you
guy.
very much.
Actually,
Where?
disgusting.
What do you put it on?
Just everything.
That's
That's
the,
wrong.
the mayo
That's
is
wrong.
the mayo is
Okay.
So
mayo-
something
thank
is
you.
wrong with him.
Thank
Something
you.
mayo on breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you know what?
well,
I need to stop judging people for their food.
Well,
For their like.
I mean,
their
I
food
will judge
taste.
hard.
I think it's okay.
I know,
Yeah.
but I just said this big thing about people not like just raw dogging it.
Raw dogging. Yeah, I love that too. I love that too.
But really, like, if you like it, you like it. I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah, you know, live your life. Benson, please tell us all about your new single, Mr. Electric Blue.
Ooh, Mr. Electric Blue. Yeah, it's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. Sorry, I thought I would just sing it for a little bit.
Great.
That's even better, to be honest.
Better.
Okay, this one's a really important one because it's about my dad. My dad is Mr. Electric Blue. And I think I'm very fortunate to have extremely supportive and wonderful parents, like, who just love what I do, and they love all of, like, me and my sisters, and they've always been great to us, and I know that's something a lot of people don't have, and a lot of people don't get the opportunity to have in their life. But, like, for anyone I think that would want to relate to this song, I think it's more just about anyone who's had a really big influence on inspiring you and having you, like, become who you are. Because my dad growing up was, like, my ultimate superhero. Like, I for sure just wanted to do everything like he did, and I still look at him that way. Obviously I'm just more grown up now, so I see him for the real human being that he is, but he's exceptional. Like, he's such a good dude and has taught me so many great things. So this song is more just like, I'm just kind of in awe of what he is and what he has stood for, and how he treats my mom and how he treats my sisters and how he treats me.
It's amazing.
That's so cool.
But it's like, it's in a way that it's not like, it's not a song that's going to make you cry. It's not a song that's, like, going to put you in your feels. It's just like a cool, fun song of me just appreciating someone that I really love.
And you know, when you hear a song and you're like, God, this song is going to be forever. Like, it will be forever.
Yeah.
You will hear the song on the radio for the next 50 years. It's that kind of vibe. It's massive.
And I it's just, I think it honors him in a way that is really fun. And I think that's a big part of his personality. So I think it works.
Let's talk about your jumpsuits.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I love the jumpsuit.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
wear one today. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, actually,
Does it make your backflips easier to do?
no, no.
Yeah, there's less give, I
Is
suppose.
it harder, do you think?
Absolutely. Dude, can I just say, when I adjusted myself on stage at the Grammys, that was not like a PR stunt. That was not me trying to get any attention at all. I thought I was off camera, and that thing was so far up my front side. They are excruciatingly tight. They are horrible. I worked some things out with my stylist, and we finally kind of got the right measurement, because that one was definitely,
You need a bit of give. You need a bit
Yeah.
of elasticity in the gusset.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But have any of your backflips failed? Ever had any
Have you ever landed on your head?
No, not yet.
Really?
And let's pray that it stays that way.
Let's pray. I'd love to do a backflip. Have you got any tips on how to do a backflip?
Yeah. Oh, you could do a backflip. How tall are you? You're tough. I feel like
Almost.
you're tall.
Well, I'm quite tall.
He is
I
tall.
have quite a long neck as well.
You do.
Yeah.
But it suits you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Suits you.
Spencer. That means a
Like,
lot.
some people
Rocking it.
Some people got a long neck, and you're like, whoa.
Really? Yeah. I
But-
mean, these
but
guys
you got a long neck,
these
it's
guys
like,
have
oh,
been quite
yeah, that
mean
makes
about
sense.
it. They have been mean.
That makes sense.
So I'd be worried about
I'm
tucking
jealous.
it in, I suppose. But that's the confidence, isn't it? You just have to go for it.
If you don't go for it, you're cooked. It's just
Like a
you
breakfast.
gotta like really.
Oh, you can't
commit.
think about it.
You've got to commit
Oh.
100%.
Well, you got to think about it because you got to do it.
But don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, if you think about it too hard, you're landing on your head for sure.
When did you decide, like, how did a backflip become part of your repertoire? You know?
My dad,
Ah.
he still does them. He's like
No way.
53. I don't know how, and he literally just did one the other day.
What?
He came on the stage with me like during sound check, and we were just like dinking around, and he just goes and stands up on stage and does a backflip, and I was like, I didn't even know he still had that in him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
can't
I was
believe
like
that.
3 when I first started doing them. So
3?
No
Yeah.
way. Okay,
You know,
so
you've
it's a
got
bit
to
late
start
for me.
young.
Yeah.
No, it's never too late. Well, James, in a way,
Come on, James.
You've got,
Seems
you've
a bit
got,
too
you've
late.
got a
Tuck my
3
neck
in
in.
your age.
Have I?
Yeah.
In my made-up
The
age.
question is, what's the number before it?
Right, that is the question. So let's talk about tour.
Yeah.
So going on tour later this year. You come back to the UK in October before you go to Europe. Is it all planned, or do we still have time to suggest ideas
Yeah.
for this tour?
I want to hear it. Come on,
Friday fry-ups
Friday,
for the whole audience.
on stage.
for the
You're-
whole audience.
Yep, you're up there. You've got 2 hobs, Bunsen burners or whatever.
Yeah,
You're cooking up some eggs, and you're just flinging omelets out.
we can
into
call
the
them
crowd.
Benson burners.
Benson
Benson
burners.
burners.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's great.
nice.
See?
Yeah, that's why he.
Now
I know
you're
you all
genius.
wanted a show, but I'm actually going to cook for you all. Stand in line and give me your order. All right, thank you very much.
Could you actually sing in a British accent, do you think? Could you think you could do one of your songs in a British accent?
Yeah, well, yeah, but you know what? I don't think there is like a British accent of singing. Like when you hear like Harry Styles, or even someone who has like a very thick Scottish accent.
Yeah,
like,
it just
like
goes,
Lewis.
doesn't it?
yeah, like Lewis.
That's
It
true.
just it all sounds like just singing.
But then sometimes you'll get a British artist who sort of does a bit of an
Yeah,
American
they
accent, and
do.
it really jars for the British public.
Yeah, no, that's true. But like most people that have British accents don't sound British when they sing.
That's
Most
true.
people with British accents don't sing. It's just not
It's
a
like a
thing.
universal thing that everyone kind of sounds American when they sing. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah.
We want to name a breakfast in your honor, okay?
Yeah.
Because you've dived
Mate.
right into that. You've got
Mate.
your black pudding in there.
You're smacking the gold.
So if you could choose like a few ingredients maybe off the list or off our plates,
Yeah.
you could put them all together, and then every future guest for the Friday Fry might choose it. It'll be called the Benson.
The Benson.
Or the Benson burner, if
or
you
the
like.
Boone.
Or the Boone.
Or the Boone.
Boone's probably
Or
Boone
the, or
breakfast,
the
yeah.
eggs Benson dict, depending on
Yeah.
The eggs Benson, Dick.
depending on what you go for.
I love it. Oh, mate. All right, let's go.
Which ingredients would you like to pick? You can sing them if you like.
If
Yeah.
you'd like to sing the ingredients,
that'd
that
be
will give
great.
it more power, more gravitas.
All right.
We'd like to go viral, so
Yeah, if you could help us out.
No pressure.
I
That'd be
would
great.
like. Should I sing it like my normal voice? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, however you feel.
yeah. All night opera.
Oh,
yeah,
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 okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Scrambled eggs.
Oh, nice choice.
strong.
Didn't think much further than that. Wait, can I pick a drink too?
Oh, yeah.
Apple juice. Sourdough.
I love the
This
face.
is really good.
It's
Yeah.
the face.
Mushrooms.
Oh,
I really like mushrooms.
Yeah.
I
Couple
feel
more.
like maybe a sausage.
Is this your breakfast?
do you know what I mean?
You're right. No, you're right, Benson.
Sausage.
He's gone for it.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, look how tasty it is.
And tomato.
Oh,
It sounded delicious. I'm sure
Thank
it'll
you,
taste delicious.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
thanks for joining us for breakfast.
I'll be here October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the O2. Make sure you get your Boone and Dick breakfast.